Why do you build me up? Buttercup, baby, just to let me down and mess me around in the worst of all.
What is going on, guys? I am back with another review of a day at an amusement park, and today I will be talking about this visit we just had to Dorney Park, and this was a good one despite Jabbar and Najee not being there, but shout out to both of those dudes anyway. So I just want to get that out of the way before I start it. And so anyway, let's just get right into this. So when we first got in the park, we did Possessed, and that was a good ride on it. And after Possessed, we headed to Steel Force, which was a good ride on it. And after Steel Force, we headed to Thunderhawk, which was a good ride on it. And after Thunderhawk, we headed to Hydra, which was a good ride on it. And then after Hydra, we headed to Wildwater Kingdom, where we first stayed at Tidal Wave Cafe, and it was my first time getting their rotisserie chicken, and it was good actually. And yeah, so after Tidal Wave Cafe, we headed to Aqua Blast, and after Aqua Blast, we did Wildwater Rapids, and after Wildwater Rapids, we did Cascade, where nobody was listening, like nobody was returning tubes, and it was annoying. So after Cascade, we headed to Snake Pit, and for my ride on Constrictor, me and Constrictor have spent a lot of time together this summer, and yeah, so after Snake Pit, we headed to Aqua Racer for a good ride on that. And after Aqua Racer, we headed to Lightning Falls, which was a good ride on it. And after Lightning Falls, we got a re-ride on Wildwater Rapids. And after that, we pretty much just left and went to the dry park. And when we got into dry park, we did Talon, which was a good ride on it. And after Talon, we did Dodgem. And after Dodgem, we stopped at the Coke Refresh Station, and after that, we got on Wave Swinger, which was a good ride on it. And after Wave Swinger, we headed to Meteor, and after Meteor, we headed to Dominator, which was a good ride on it. And I still got some reactions from that lady. She was like, "No, no, no," and then after that, we went around to Dominator Red, where shout out Jaden, because he was like to me, "You again?" And then when he came back around, and he was like, "You know you're not allowed to ride this without your shoes on," and he was like, "No, I'm not playing." He was really trying to convince me not to do it anymore. So yeah, and he was like, "Next time, keep your shoes on," and he was really grilling me. And after Dominator Red, we headed to Demon Drop, and after Demon Drop, we did the Whip, and after the Whip, we did Sea Dragon, and after Sea Dragon, we headed to the Ferris Wheel, which was a good ride on it, and after the Ferris Wheel, we headed to Kaleidoscope, which was a decent ride on that, and after Kaleidoscope, we went back to, let's see,
Went to Enterprise. Oh wait. After Kaleidoscope. Oh wait, no, I think we originally were, but then we ended up going to, was it Thunderhawk then?
I think it might, I don't know, it might have been Thunderhawk, yeah, it might have been.
Yeah, I think it was.
Yeah, I think it was Thunderhawk. Let's...
Oh wait, no. Actually, I think we went to, didn't we go to Monster?
Yeah, I think we went to Monster.
That's when we went to Monster.
Yeah, so we got stuck there for a moment, guys. Just expect us to get stuck on something from a review of a day at Dorney, because our Dorney days are always jam-packed. And so yeah, so after Monster, we headed to Possessed, and after Possessed, we headed to Revolution, and after Revolution, we headed to Steel Force, and after Steel Force, we headed to Scrambler, and then after Scrambler, we headed to Thunderhawk, and after Thunderhawk, we we headed to, we were originally gonna do Talon, but the line was too long, so we decided to just get a night ride on Wave Swinger instead. After we stopped at the Coke Refresh Station, of course, again. And so after the Wave Swinger night ride, we headed to Chicken Shack for dinner. And after... Oh, wait. Before we were originally going to do Talent, we headed up to Enterprise.
Yeah, that's what it was. Yeah.
Oh yeah, we headed up to Enterprise where we had to wait in two separate we had to ride two separate cycles because of like me not knowing what to do when all the section is filled and Evie's in the car. So yeah, so we waited on two separate cycles, and plus the ride cycle on Enterprise, it didn't even go all the way upside down.
Yeah, that was horrible, and it was very short too.
Yeah, so. And it was very short, and yeah, so after that, yeah, it was when we really got night rides on Talon and Wave Swinger, and after that, we headed to Chicken Shack, and after Chicken Shack, we headed to Dominator Green for a night ride on that, and after Dominator Green, we headed to Possessed for a night ride on that, I guess, yeah. And after Possessed, we headed to Revolution. And after, it was my first time riding on it at night barefoot, and it felt good. Like, the air on your feet at night feels the best in the summer. And so I advise you to be barefoot on inverted rides at night. And so, yeah, so after Revolution, we headed to Steel Force, and which was a good front row night ride. And after Steel Force, we headed to Dominator Red for a night ride on that. Shout out James, and he was like, "After this ride, can I have your shoes?" And then he was joking about all sorts of stuff. And after our ride, he was like, "If you could go without your shoes, please come for another ride." And after that basically ended our day at Dorney Park. So this concludes the review of this day at Dorney Park. In summary, it was good, but it could have been better because Jabbar wasn't there, nor was Najee, nor was Trevor, but shout out to all three of you guys anyway. And yeah, so this basically concludes this review of the day at Dorney Park. So make sure to reply to me.
And shout out Jack too. He just ended his season, but still shout out to him.
Oh yeah, I forgot. Shout out to Jack. And yeah, he ended his season because of college, but shout out to him. And yeah, so make sure to reply to me your thoughts on this video, and make sure to stay tuned for more. Coming soon to Coaster Plus Music 19, and make sure to go check out my merch store on Bonfire. I'll have a link in the description. I have t-shirts, face masks, all the things, so make sure to go check that out. I'll have a link in the description, and make sure to subscribe if you are new and turn on post notifications so you will not miss when I upload a new video. And I will see you in the dark.